This is Ruth Guggenheim with GPS for the Jewish Soul. We'd like to welcome you back to our series, and I'd like to welcome back Rivka Malka Perlman from Baltimore, Maryland. It's always so nice having you on with us and just sharing and talking. You know, I thought today perhaps we could talk about the mikveh and the healing power of the mikveh and the water.
Yeah.
What do you think?
Yeah. Yeah, fantastic topic. Let's do it.
Okay.
Okay, what is a mikveh? A mikveh is a specialized body of water that is connected to a natural source. So actually the ocean could be a mikveh, but if you have an indoor mikveh, it's more like a spa. Beautiful, private, with this, you know, one area where there's this small pool that's connected to rainwater. And it's very, very special. So the mikveh is a ritual that's for both men and women, both in different ways. And I'll tell you what's cool about this. The mikveh is all about rejuvenation. It's a rebirth. Like the womb, the water in the womb. You're going back underneath and you're coming out new. And it takes us back all the way to the beginning of creation, to the original birth, the birth of creation, you know? So check it out, Ruth. It's something so beautiful to think about. Do you ever think about that there's always a constant amount of water in the world? It feels like, you know, 90% chance of rain, right?
Okay.
But actually, the water that's in the ocean, it evaporates and becomes the clouds. And then that comes down as rain. And then where does it go? It changes into gas, but it's always the same. So when you interact with water, something very, very special going on. You're connecting back to the beginning of time. Yeah. So how does this play into women, and what do we do with this? I see the question in your eyes. Tell us more. Okay, so it's like this. In this day and age, we are so out of touch. You agree? We're just out of touch.
Well, sometimes as women, you know, I certainly feel overwhelmed. Trying to do my job, have children, you know, trying to maintain a home, be a professional. It is difficult.
It is. It's like there's the to-do list and you don't get a break, because here's the feeling. If I take a break, it'll all fall apart. Right?
We're in overdrive.
Whoa, we are in big overdrive. And one of those things is that we don't connect with nature in the same way. And we don't connect with ourselves in the same way. So the mikveh says, like, hold up, woman. There's a cycle, a natural ebb and flow that goes on in your energy, in your chemistry, in your moods, and that is represented by your menstrual cycle. Something is happening. You're not always the same. Do you ever, like, wake up, you're in a great mood one day, you're in a horrible mood? Yeah, okay, you never get in a horrible
I don't want to go
mood.
there.
Yeah, we hope.
A little bipolar at times, for sure.
Exactly, right. So then there's like those times of month, you're off a little sometimes. And you know, a commercial will tell you, go do all your regular things, but just, that's not what the Torah says. The Torah says, woman, I made you like this. I love you like this. You're like the moon. The moon it waxes, it wanes, and that's how we are. So during the time when a woman menstruates, she takes a break in certain intimacies with her husband, and she says, this is my time to feel my feelings, where we can communicate in words, and I can lay low for a bit. And after that time, I'm going to go take a day off or an evening off and go to the mikveh and fully immerse and rebirth myself and take as much time as I want and I used to get a pedicure, take your time and come back ready to give again, because sometimes we're in overdrive. We give, and little resentments build up.
You know, you're mentioning something also about the healing power of the mikveh. I know that there are women now, and I think it's a beautiful healing experience, women who have been traumatized, whether it's through, you know, rape, God forbid, or some kind of abuse, and both men too, where they go now to the mikveh as a healing ritual. It is a time. It's not just, also we know the people that we work with that become Jews by choice. They go to the mikveh because they are rejuvenating themselves. It's a part of spiritual awakening and spiritual healing, that you are now in a different place. You're spiritually healed and whole.
I'm so glad you brought that up. I am, because as a mom, I was kind of addressing one side of it, but the mikveh is available at so many different times of your life. You know, when I do a mikveh tour sometimes, and The mikveh attendant told me that this one of her most powerful times is when someone comes in to convert to Judaism, and they go in one way and they come out another way.
So true. You know, I've had, literally, I call it the blessing of being involved with quite a few individuals that have become Jews by choice.
Yes.
And I've taken a few of them to the mikveh.
Oh,
and when they
God.
come out, you know, it's literally, their whole face is shining. It's rebirth. It's something that I wish at times we could recapture, you know.
Yeah, that
So
newness.
you know, Rivka Malka, I appreciate your coming and sharing your thoughts with us once again. Thank you, everyone, for joining us at GPS for the Jewish Soul. Have a good day.